Hey guys, what's up? Back with another video, and on today's video I'm going to do my TNA Genesis predictions for this coming Saturday, January 17th. So yeah, we just had the TNA AMC premiere. It was what it was. Let's get on with this, shall we? We've got 8 matches to go through on the TNA cards. Let's kick this off, shall we, with the intergender match. We have Ryan Nemeth taking on Mara Saeed. I'm going to go with Mara Saeed on this one. I think I mispronounced that. It's just basically Jakara Jackson from NXT. I'm going to go with her to pick up the victory. Ryan Nemeth's a comedy goofball. He can afford to take the loss. It's an intergender match. It's going to be a comedy match anyway. So I'm going to go with Mara Saeed to pick up the victory over Ryan Nemeth because he's an idiot. Next matchup. We have a triple threat match. This is one of the matches that got changed as of last night. Leon Slater is supposedly got visa issues, but I heard he's going to be on SmackDown tonight, most likely, to accept what's his name's Open Challenge, Carmelo Hayes' US Open Challenge. So yeah, so much for visa issues. Well, I mean, he could have visa issues with WWE doing a European tour. That's probably most likely it. So anyway, we have it was supposed to be Leon Slater defending the X Division Championship against Cedric Alexander and Moose. But instead, we get a substitute. We have Cedric Alexander, Moose, and of course, the returning for one night only, we got Joe Hendry returning to TNA as to take on Cedric and Moose in a straight-up non-title three-way match. I'm going to go with Moose. There's nothing on the line, nothing really at stake. I'm going to go with Moose to pick up a little bit of momentum. Maybe Moose can get that title shot against Leon Slater down the line when WWE allows TNA to use their TNA X Division champion. I know, this is what I was worried about with the partnership, but hey, it's doing great business apparently, so what do I know, right? Who cares? How's that Gunter push doing as well? Anyway, less say about that the better. Next matchup, we have Rich Swann taking on AJ Francis. First Class implodes as AJ Francis take on Rich Swann. I'm going to go with Rich Swann on this one. Yeah, to get his big revenge. This is the big blow-off match for these two after they blew up at the end of last year and First Class imploded. Sorry about that. So I'm going to go with Rich Swann for the victory. Next matchup, we have Mustafa Ali taking on Elijah. I'm going to go with Mustafa Ali for this one. I want to see Mustafa Ali in the world title picture, maybe going against the world champion, whoever that may be at the end of the night. But yeah, I want to see Mustafa Ali in that world title picture, so I think a win over Elijah will get him a little bit closer to that goal. So yeah, Mustafa Ali to beat Elijah. Moving on. Next matchup, we have the TNA Tag Team titles on the line. We have the Hardys taking on the Righteous for the Tag Team titles. This one's easy. I'm going to go with the Hardys. The Righteous just came in. They came in at the end of December with Final Resolution, interrupting the Hardys, and they've been having this like creepy cult thing with the Hardys the last couple of weeks. And now they're going to face the Hardys at Genesis. I'm going to go with the Hardys to retain. Nothing really much to say. I think the Hardys will retain because they're the freaking Hardy Boys. How's that neck, Jeff Hardy? I heard you got 2 bulging discs in your neck. I hope it's worth it. Next matchup, we have the TNA Knockouts Women's World Championship on the line. This is another match that got changed because of visa issues, as Dani Luna was supposed to get the title shot against Li Ying Li, but unfortunately Dani Luna has visa issues, so she won't be able to make the show. So NXT's Zara is stepped up, and she will be taking the place of Dani Luna to face Li Ying Li. I'm going to go with Li Ying Li on this one to retain. I think Dani Luna is I think Dani Luna will be the one to take the title off Li Ying Li. So I don't see Zara taking it from. I think it's just I think this Zara thing is a replacement, and also I think the Zara thing will lead to more dissension down the line between Zara and Sol Ruka in NXT land. So yeah, I think this is just another way to to take another step in that chapter for their story. So I'm going to go with Li Ying Li to retain. Next matchup in JDC's retirement match, as JDC hangs up the boots just like the greats like John Cena and Hiroshi Tanahashi. We have JDC, the formerly known as Fandango, hangs up the boots, hangs up the dance shoes, hangs up whatever you want to call it, as he takes on his good friend from the system, Eddie Edwards. I'm going to go with Eddie Edwards. I think Eddie Edwards picks up the win. Just like Hiroshi Tanahashi and John Cena, I think they put over the person on the way out. Whether or not they do a good follow-up with the person, even though I don't really think Eddie Edwards needs, a good follow-up after beating his buddy. No offense to JDC, but this isn't a John Cena and a Hiroshi Tanahashi. I'm gonna go with Eddie Edwards to pick up the victory. As we move on to the main event, we have a rematch from the AMC premiere of Impact. We have a Texas death match as the new TNA World Heavyweight Champion, Mike Santana, defends against the former champ who we beat on the AMC premiere on Thursday night, Frankie Kazarian, with a special guest referee of Nick Nemeth, who has also got that Call Your Shot trophy in his back pocket because him and Kazarian were the co-winners at Bound for Glory. I'm going to go with Santana. I think they did this exact same thing at Bound for Glory in 2024 with Joe Hendry against Nick Nemeth, where Kazarian was the special guest referee, and he also had your Call Your Shot trophy. He was thwarted on that night, and I think Mike Santana will thwart Nick Nemeth once again and beat Kazarian in a Texas death match to retain his TNA World Heavyweight Championship. There is my predictions for TNA Genesis 2026, the first PLE predictions of the new year. I hope you enjoyed them, guys. So much for in the comments, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Much love and peace, and I'm out.